Morning everybody, we're going to make scones, and so we're gonna put 2 cups of flour into the bowl, and then 1 tablespoon of baking powder, and 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon and 1/4 of salt, and then we're gonna whisk it together. Until it's mixed. Alright. And then we're going to add a whole of butter, whole stick or whole pat of butter, which needs to be cold, because what essentially you are doing is coating the flour mixture with the fat, which is the butter. So you're going to use a fork, and then you're going to basically mash the butter into the flour without necessarily creating a dough. Paul! Sorry about that. Okay, good. So you're just basically coating the flour mixture with the fat so that you get pockets of flakiness when you eat the scone. You can also use a cutter or a pastry cutter or a knife to mix in the butter with the flour, or a potato masher. Now that it's all mixed in, we're going to add 1 cup of milk, or buttermilk if you would like, so that we can create the dough. And to fold in the milk until we can create the dough for the muffins. So you can see it's going to start to form. Okay, now that it's formed, we're going to start to fold it into the, we're going to start to add flour to our table surface. Okay, so that it doesn't stick. Add a little bit of flour to your hands. And then we're going to transfer the dough onto the table. Once transferred, you're going to start to clump it all together until it forms one solid piece. And then you're going to start folding the dough so that you get that flakiness of the, there you go, of the biscuit. You're going to be folding it about 6 times. Just be gentle with the dough. fold. Yep, this is the 5th fold. I'm going to fold it one more time. There you go. Okay, now we're going to cut the dough into its respective pieces so that it is those round pieces for the scones. Oh, biscuits, sorry. Scones are different. Alright, so we're going to cut the dough. Into about 8 pieces. And then we're going to form it into the circular shape of the scone. You can also do this with a cookie cutter if you have one. Beautiful. You just form it into a circle with your fingers. Last one. We preheated the oven to 350 prior to baking. Always make sure to preheat your oven so that it's ready for your whatever it is you are baking in that moment. There you go. So 8 scones. Recipe makes 8 scones. We're going to put it in the oven. Okay, baking for 13 to 15 minutes until golden brown.